Hey guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're gonna discuss and review GUBEG. I know it was a really requested from you to review him, to check him if he's any good. So we're gonna review him. We're gonna check him in the guild boss, in the arena, in the void tower. I can't check them in the bounties anymore, but I don't think he would be that great there. Trials, most probably he is good for trials. But yeah, we're just gonna make a quick overview test. But first of all, let's review the hero. So as you can see, GUBEG kinda works on his speed as well. It's kinda similar to Hugh. Now his ascension trait basically gives him a 1 additional turn for every 150 of speed. Now he will also get 10 speed per spell. Any spell that he does gives him 10 speed, but it's capped at 100. Now his ascension basically allows you to get more turns upon 100 speed. So the ascension is really good. You can start first round having 3 turns with GUBEG if you have enough of speed. Like me, already started with 2 turns because I'm really nearly there, and I think turn or round 3 I already have 3 turns per round. But let's see his S1. His S1 is nothing special. He just does 50% damage to an enemy, and he has 30% chance to ignore 50% damage defense. And then obviously every time he casts the spell, he gets 10% speed. So potentially it will be a good. It might work well on the guild boss because he will have enough of turns to stack all his speed. Now the question is if the damage will follow. Then we have his S2, so he deals 100% damage to an enemy, plus applies poison, and he has a chance to apply double poison. And again, he will get this 10% speed once he launched the spell. Now, when it comes to GUBEG, I think it's all about the ultimate. His S1, S2 is kinda garbage, we won't gonna lie. However, it's his S2 that's seemed to be kinda broken in the arena, and why? GUBEG, most probably he will go first most of the times. I think he is kind of broken. I don't know if it's fixed or not, but he goes first every time. It's the same bug with Zachary. Whenever Zachary gets an extra turn, he goes right now when he got the turn, and it's the same with GUBEG. Since he gets an extra turn at the very first step of the first round, he goes first, and I think that's a bug. That shouldn't be like that. But for now, that's how it works. But his ultimate is basically you do 300% damage to random enemies, random selection of enemies, and damage scales with this character speed. So obviously we're gonna check what's the difference with speed, without speed. So obviously less speed you have, less turns you're gonna have. That's proven. That we don't have to test this, but we're gonna test the same with we did with Hugh. We're gonna see the difference between damage with high speed and low speed, and hopefully I will manage to do the same stats or around the same stats just to see the variation of the speed multiplier. So yeah, let me just give him some equipment, and we're gonna try the speed multiplier on Queen mobs as we did with Hugh. So YouTube magic. So the gear we're gonna use first of all is the speed gear. As you can see, he has 272 speed, 100 crit, 260 crit damage, and 3.4k attack. So we're just gonna see what damage he does with his ultimate. We are not going to test. I mean, I will show you S1, S2. Most probably on the guild boss, not here. But his S1, S2 doesn't change anything if he has speed or not. It's not based on the speed, the damage. It's most the ultimate who is based on the speed. So this is the first gear we're gonna use. Then I'm gonna swap after 2 turns, after 2 tests of the ultimate, and we're gonna go to a normal gear. Hopefully similar stats, but way less speed. So let's jump into the first run. Okay, so we have all the mobs, and we just gonna use his S3. So let's see the damage on the S3. Okay, finished. And he gets another turn, obviously, because, I mean, he has 282 now speed, so obviously he gets 1 turn, right? So let's go see just the damage from the ultimate. Battle report, so he did 13.8k. So I mean, just the damage already, he does way more than Hugh, right? The Hugh did around to 12k, something like that. So let's just do it one more time to see if it's similar. So we did 13.4. Let's see if we do anything similar here now. Yeah, okay, so we do 13.4, 13.6. So now we're gonna swap the gear and see if the damage is similar or higher, smaller, whatever. We'll see if the speed multiplier works in his favor or not. Okay, so we switched the gear to the lowest speed and most similar stats I could. So in terms of crit damage, we just earn 6 crit damage, but we lose 96 attack. So again, we're gonna count plus 100 attack, whatever that's the result. And we're just gonna see if it's any similar. So let's change the gear. Okay, and let's go test him out. And we're gonna do it directly anyway. Boom, boom, and let's go. So yeah, you can see that I'm not cheating. Yeah, I went directly into the fight. There is no YouTube magic. It's fine. Okay, so let's see now the ultimate. It was 13.6, 13.4. Let's see now without the speed. Is there any big difference? And again, we're gonna add additional 100 just because there's 100 attack missing. And we have, well, 12.5, let's say 12.5, 12.6 because of the attack that's missing. So basically, 100% speed gives you I mean 100 speed gives you 1k damage. Now, is it worth it? I don't think so. I think it's way better to just focus on the primarily stats like crit damage, attack to be very high rather than focus on the speed. I really don't think going all into speed it's worth it. Again, I will show you that in the arena it doesn't really matter if you have a lot of speed or not. So let's just jump into the arena before we do the guild boss. Okay, so now we're going into the arena. Let me pick a fast team with the win tricks, and I just want to show you how his passive works. So right now we are in the gear, in the shit gear. I mean, not shit gear. I mean, it is a shit gear, but it's basically 170 speed, right? So I just wanted to show you. So as you can see, he goes seconds. He goes second because he can still get outspeed, right? Like that's if obviously if he's not the fastest, he will get outspeed. But as you can see now, he got round. His round came to him, and once his round went to him, then only his passive or his trait worked, and he instantly obtained an additional turn. So basically, he will be always fast. His speed is always good. So now he basically has 2 turns. Now, if his damage is any good, let's see. Amazing, right? Amazing. Um okay, let's try to change his gear a little bit and see what happens. This was with the gear I tested on Queen. As you can see, the damage is insane. Let's change the gear and see what happens. Okay, so I changed the gear. We have obviously way more speed. I basically went back to the super speed gear. So let's now see how this will work. Or is there any difference there? Let me just move my head now. Whoop, magic, YouTube magic. You enjoy it. Magic, magic, troll magic. Anyway, so as you can see, he goes first. Now, since he goes first, he got the additional turn. That's all good. And now let's just see the damage from the ultimate. Now, okay, if everything goes on Natalia, which is a water element, that's great. But overall, is it that good? I don't think so. I really don't think it's that good. So you know what? Okay, I think we're gonna go quickly back to the queen. And I just want to do one quick check before we continue anything. So let's go quickly back to the queen. I had an idea how we might increase his damage a lot. Okay, so my idea was that since his ultimate, he deals damage to a lot of enemies. Let me just change this to this maybe. Yeah, yeah, more or less. Okay. So I think the Avarice set might work on his ultimate. We're gonna test it out again. We're gonna test it out with high speed, similar stats, very similar stats. Again, less 150 attack, but 19% mod crit damage. So again, we're gonna add like 100, 150 to the total damage he's gonna do. So let's just jump into the queen and see if the Avarice set will be triggered on his ultimate. It doesn't say deals damage to all the enemies or X number of enemies, to random selection of enemies. So let's see if the Avarice set will proc on him. And I'm pretty sure it just worked. Yeah. So yeah, you need to use basically Avarice set on GUBEG to make him worth it. Okay. Let's go back to the arena quickly, and I gonna put my best set, my best Avarice set on him, and let's see what happens there. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go back now on the fast team. As you can see, the gear I'm gonna use this time on that exact same team is Avarice and Raider. Raider. What the fuck are you? Raider. So we have 265 crit damage, 3.6 attack, and 100 crit, and obviously 234, 234 speed. Now, if I go with attack boots, he will be slower, and he most probably gonna die from the other heroes. So I cannot do it like that. But let's just see. Let's just see his damage like that, and then I'm gonna swap the boots for attack boots, and I'm gonna put the wind tricks again. So we're gonna see the damage there, just to see if he can one shot the team or not. Okay, so wind tricks is first. She's faster. That's all good. Then we have GUBEG. He has 2 turns. Let's use the ultimate and see what happens there. Again, even with Avarice, he does way more damage. We also got lucky with the crits on Aurak, but alone he just can't do it. He can't do it. If we take a Orion, one ultimate, this whole thing would be dead. If we take Evra, everyone besides Aurak most probably would be dead. If we take Natalia, they all would have been dead. Valeria, say most probably all of them dead. Maybe not Natalia, but then she would get another turn because she killed 3 people. Is GUBEG worth it? I don't know. You can also put a super fast Orion whatever, and he might get the same job done, right? And then let's say yeah, we have an additional turn. Would go on her. Okay, she's dead. Great, but it's not enough. It's not enough. So let's just test. Let's just test it out with attack boots, wind tricks, and the death break spell. I mean, I don't know. Let's test him out in the best case scenario, right? Like just to see can he really shine or not. So we're gonna take GUBEG. We're just gonna change his shoes pretty quickly. Give me 1 second. Boom, boom. Attack, crit damage. Those ones, very good. Not those ones. Those ones. Yeah, let's take those ones, right? Yeah, those ones. Okay, we're gonna take those ones. I can see now you have 4.2k attack and way less speed. And let's see if this is any difference. Now we're gonna just put wind tricks and see. I just want to see if he can one shot them or not. In the perfect scenario or not. So if I do this with any other nuker, Evra, Natalia, blah blah blah, if I boost her with wind tricks and I put the death break, even though they are on speed boots, everyone dies. Now I want to see if this is the same will happen with my GUBEG or not. And now he also should have 3 rounds. Because he's no, he's not. He's not. He will only have 2 rounds. Never mind. Okay, so we have death break, we have everything. Let's see. Yeah. Obviously it's better. With the death break, as you can see, we're just gonna clean everything. Obviously, we have death break, but I think Orak would have been dead if not, if it would be any other hero. So he's not bad. He's not bad. The fact that he's really fast and everything, like it's okay, kinda ish, I guess. But is he really worth it? I just think other nukers are way better than GUBEG. Like the GUBEG, it's the only fact that's cool that he has multiple turns. But do we care? His S1, S2 does literally no damage. So I don't know. I will leave it up to you. Leave in the comments what do you think. So yeah, that's all for the arena. When it comes to GUBEG, I think the best thing to do for him is to put him in a defense team. So you put GUBEG and you put three annoying supports, and then you have a chance that GUBEG will basically go first. So he will probably, hopefully, at least one shot one of them of their support. But again, I don't know. I'm not convinced. Maybe with full ascension, he would once he gets like 3 turns, it's any better. But then again, S1, S2 doesn't really do damage. So leave comments, tell me what do you think about GUBEG in the arena, and let's jump into the guild boss. Okay, so we're gonna do the guild boss. We're gonna use the same team as we use for Antuina, Hook, Vance, whatever. We're just gonna test him like that. I'm gonna show you every single spell, the damage it does, and then I just gonna skip to the end to see what's the final result and what's the damage he can potentially do. So let's take off auto. Okay. Boom. Then we give him the turn and the attack boost. We're just gonna do this for now because I don't want him to. Okay. So he does 40k. Wow. 40k. That's nice. The only problem is a fucking 8 turn cooldown. So he won't do that much every single time, right? Let's just check his S1 with attack buff and everything. 5k. Nee. Nee. Is it good? Nee. Not that good. Nee. Let's check his S2. So there's no death break on anything, but he only did 3.6. And obviously the poison, we don't care. It does nothing. It doesn't like it doesn't stack or whatever. So I mean, he will get more and more turns. He is capped at max 2 or 3 turns, I think, per round. So yeah, we'll see. Now the problem is he gonna get faster and faster, and that's also a problem. Since he gonna play every single time, there will be a time when he gonna go first. So he gonna go faster than William at one point and faster than everyone, and there's just no way for me to make him slower. Anyway, I will play it out and show you the final result. So that's the final damage. As you can see, 570k. He wasn't very lucky with William. Obviously, he always goes first, so the death break also didn't really apply to him because he was mostly missing it. He doesn't have enough of focus. So yeah. What's the damage? So 480k in 26 turns. Again, Antuina would just destroy GUBEG, right? I mean, Antuina stays, and I don't think there's any other hero. Maybe Savannah has a potential to go against Antuina, but GUBEG is not. It's not. It's not it. It's not it, guys. So yeah, let's jump into the Void Tower, and we'll just see if it's any good in the Void Tower or not. Okay, so we're gonna go use him on stage 70 of the Void Tower Heart. We're gonna go against Zakari, Light Zack. I just want to see if the fact that he gonna hit him so many times, does it mean that Zakari can get like 4 or 6 extra turns? I really want to test it out, so let's just go quickly and see how this will work. So the good thing is, since we're gonna play him not pretty much, but we're gonna play him a few times. He gonna stack that speed, which is okay-ish, right? Then we're just gonna clean everything with Natalia. Nothing special here. Again, GUBEG, since he's very fast, you don't need to really put a lot of fast stats or fast whatever on him. You can put him on attack boots. That's perfectly fine as well. He's still gonna have above 161 speed, which basically you need to go first every time in the void tower, right? Okay, can you just kill him? Of course you can't. Nice, nice, nice. Useless. Pyum, pyum. Okay, he does. Since he's on Avarice with pretty low stats, the problem is only his ultimate will make a real damage, to be honest. So that's kind of a problem. Okay, so we arrive here, and yeah, he goes first. That's a problem because obviously he. Oh, okay, I got lucky there. But yeah, let's lose the ultimate and let's see what happens. Now he got hit once, twice, and he gets the extra turn because of that. Now if I go again on Zachary, he will get another extra turn, and the damage is just so low. The damage is so low. Yeah, I mean, he did almost no damage there. And because of that, Brand is not fast enough either, so he cannot buff him. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, GUBEG, I don't think he's any good for the Void Tower either. I think GUBEG, the only place he has is in the arena. But again, let's go into the main screen and let's discuss it. So, Mr. GUBEG, again, you saw the footage, you saw everything. Leave in comments what do you personally think about him. Uh, I don't think he's good. Honestly, I just don't think his right now he doesn't really have a place anywhere. The speed ratio multiplier again, same for that, same we saw for Hugh. It just doesn't do anything that you have so much speed. Yes, you're gonna get extra turns, but I mean his S1, S2 is just useless. They do no damage. His ultimate is kinda okay in the arena. We also saw like 40k damage in the guild boss, so that's nice. But I mean it's it's 8 turns cooldown. Like, yes, he gonna play maybe 2, 3 times every round, but before, like, especially in the arena, before he even gets the next attack, it will just take so much time. And the problem is to for his ultimate to actually do proper damage, you need Avarice, but then his S1, S2 does no damage. So again, I don't think he's any good. He might work in some specific attack, offense, defense compositions, especially maybe in defense, just to surprise your opponent. He will go first. Maybe he will one shot one of the nukers, so it will give you more survivability for your defense team. But overall, do I think it's worth to build GUBEG right now? I would not invest in him. But again, guys, leave comments, leave me your comments and say basically what do you think? What are your impressions of it? But yeah, I'm not convinced by GUBEG, and most probably I will not use him anywhere either. So yeah, that's it. Tell me what do you think about it, and see you in the next video, in the next review. If I'm not mistaken, the next review gonna be Urzag as requested. So again, if you want a specific hero whatsoever, make sure to request it in the comments as well. If there's a specific team compositions you want to test out, I already had a lot of comments, a lot of videos are scheduled and are coming. Light Zachary, Urzag, Queen damage team, Gemini Dragon with Zetlin. A lot of things are coming out that you requested. So make sure to post the comments. Follow me on YouTube. Come join us on Discord. Follow my Twitch. All the links are in the description, guys. And yeah, enjoy your Sunday and see you in the next video.